Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Allie here on Crooked Nature. I want to take a second to ask you to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't yet. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It is really nice to meet you, and if you're coming back, thank you so much. It is really awesome to have people coming back to see my videos and commenting, subscribe. Like, it's just really cool. I appreciate it so much. So I have this really cool little dude here today in front of me, and it is an Anthurium Superbum. I want to say Superbum so bad. It's a Superbum. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for that, and my video still goes out, and you know, bum should be fine. But Superbum, which is really cool. This thing is super pretty. Look at how the leaves just like stand up like that. And once it gets a little bit healthier, I can kind of see it now. It's going to have like a purplish tint to this back here, to the back of the leaves. In fact, not like just like a tint, but like they're going to be pretty purple. I did get a chance to see some gorgeous pictures of it. This was unfortunately a plant that had no ID, which makes me cranky, but that's okay. Google has this awesome new search feature, and if you didn't know about it, when you go to your Google search bar on your phone or wherever you have, now there is a little picture emblem next, or a camera emblem next to your microphone emblem, so that you can take a picture of something or use a picture from your camera and search for what's in that picture. So by doing that, I was able to find out that this guy is an Anthurium superbum, which it also has several different names, which is awesome. But we're going to go back to this no-name bull. So this guy was a markdown, and I'm really happy about that because I don't like to pay full price for my plants. I don't think anybody should if they're not able to. I'm like, wait it out. It's fine. If you can't get it, it's also fine. There's going to be a cooler plant that comes across soon, and you're going to find it, and you're going to be like, oh, it's like $12 cheaper than the last plant, and it's going to make you so happy. Anyway, this guy was marked down. It's an urban jungle thing here. It's a decent pot. It's got an attached cash pot, you know, so this bottom part stays attached. It's not going to come apart. The water will drain through holes in the bottom into this saucer, which, like I said, is attached to it, and this is a decent pot. It is a really heavy pot. I'm not fond of it, and I am getting very tired of paying an extra like $10 to $15 just for a pot that I don't actually want. I really would love it if our box stores would start ordering things without this again. And I'm also really unhappy with the fact that these are made in China, especially with everything that's going on these days. This is a really heavy duty pot, and this would absolutely support an American potter like crazy if Urban Jungle bought from them. But I'm guessing for whatever reason they didn't. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm still just getting into the fact that there's no tag. There's never a tag. And I went and I looked. Okay, so this one was on markdown, and there was another one that was not on markdown. The one that was not on markdown had a tag, and its tag said assorted foliage. That is ridiculous, you guys. You can give me like a 2-paragraph little excerpt on a little page here about the pot, which isn't actually about this pot. You guys don't even know anything about these pots. But you can't give me a tag that tells me the name of the plant, which you do know. It's depressing, guys. We are tired of buying plants that we don't know what they are, and then they just die because we have no idea how to care for them. That is depressing. And to be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever used a Google Lens thing, or the Google visual lookup feature. I don't really know if it's Google Lens or what it's called. I still wouldn't know what this plant is, though, if I didn't have that. That's all I'm getting at. Like, I'm very disappointed in plant growers, and I'm especially disappointed in the fact that they actually take really good care of these plants where they come from, but then they send them to the box stores. They send them to the big box stores, and for some reason, I think they think that they're going to take specific care of these plants. They're not. They're going to go right out with the vegetables, and they're going to get in the sun, and if they're lucky, they get a shade cloth, but most likely they're not going to get anything other than some insecticidal soap, maybe a insecticidal spray, and some really basic food, water-type food, water-soluble food. That's it. That's what they're going to get. That's all they're going to get. And So you end up with damage like this. You end up with like a damage. Look at that. That's pretty bad. And I'm actually still really happy to get this guy because I like it. I could not have cared less what it actually was. I have been looking at it and eyeballing it for a while because of the way that its leaves stand up. I like it. I like the way its leaves stand up. And after looking up a little bit about it, it's totally going to get bigger. And if I can provide enough indirect light, which apparently it does not like direct light at all, it will burn. And quickly, from what I'm told, or from what I read, it will burn very, very quickly. They like indirect light. They grow on forest floors, underneath lots of foliage, other foliage. Hey, look, I used the word foliage. Anyway, they grow in indirect sunlight, in dappled, filtered sunlight. So they really, really want that. They're going to enjoy that the most, and they're going to grow the best for you. These guys can get massive, and that's why I'm excited. I want to get big. I'm going to put it in a bigger pot, and I'm going to encourage it to grow more, and eventually to go into another bigger pot, and another bigger pot, and maybe someday it'll be massive for me. So this guy's leaves can get 3 to 5 feet long. So the plant itself can get 3 to 5 feet tall, okay? So the leaves can get really, really tall, really long, and they're going to stick upright, which is just awesome. They stick up. And I do think that's pretty cool that they stick up towards the sky. Look at that. And the plant can also get up to 3 feet wide. So it's not just going to be like a few straggly leaves up and, it's going to be a thick, almost bush-like plant. And it is pretty cool. Now, I was going to say, I haven't even gone over the names for this guy yet because I was irritated about the... Apologies, my microphone cut out for a small section of my video and I've had to re-record. This is called the Anthurium Superbum, the Bird's Nest Anthurium, the Ironclad Bird's Nest Anthurium, or the Patent Leather Anthurium, and it is absolutely awesome. And that is absolutely true. I'm not even gonna lie, that feels like just some really fine leather. And I think it's really cool. It's got this absolutely pronounced vein going down the center of it. And from what I'm seeing of the larger, gosh, look at how it's like I don't know if you can hear that or not, but it's pretty thick little center vein there. And it is awesome. And it's going to get a bit more defined as it gets bigger. As the leaves get bigger, they will be more defined and there will be more visible veining in there and more texture. It's just so cool. I thought it was really pretty. I saw some just absolutely, oh, look at that. It's kind of a brownie purple color. So this might be the Neo Superbum. I'm not sure. I will hopefully try to find out more about that, which the Anthurium Superbum is a hybrid itself, and the Neo Superbum is also a hybrid. This is a plant that is going to flower for you year-round as long as you give it a decent diluted fertilizer. Keep it going each week or every other week. If you're like, I feel like that's too much. You never know. You might want to hold back a little bit. It's going to flower for you, and apparently they are very, very pretty flowers. I wish I had written down the color, but I think it's pink or purple. I want to say pink, and it's going to be on a spadix, so it's the long stick, skinny kind of flower. If you get a chance to look at my video on the Shumai Red, that's what I show in that is its flowers, and that's the same kind of a deal. So this guy will also, it's not just going to flower for you, and it's going to flower and it's going to produce berries, which is really cool. Toxic though. Don't eat it. Don't eat me. Don't eat this plant. Don't let your pets eat it. It says that it is toxic. I haven't gotten enough information about what it is exactly that's toxic, but a lot of times it's the calcium oxalate crystals that are in this that are really bad for us, okay? I don't know if that's exactly what's up here, but it does say that it is toxic and to keep it away from your pets and stuff like that. But the fact that it's going to flower and give you berries is really cool. Now, if you have more than one type of Anthurium and they flower at the same time, you can hybridize your stuff and get seeds and make your own little Anthurium newbies, okay? And do whatever you want with that. And I do think that is like absolutely fantastic and something to really want. Like, I want to do that. I think that's kind of unique just to do your own hybrid and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people do hybrids, and that's cool, but like this thing right here, the pictures of it, full grown and large, the pictures of it in the wild, the pictures of the hybrid in you know, in a home setting where it was just really big. It's so beautiful. It is massive. It is tropical. It makes you think of like something out of the Lost World, kind of. Just a huge prehistoric type plant just coming up out of the ground. And that is really cool. This plant is super picky about its light. If you absolutely want to put it in a window, try to put it in an east facing window so that it is getting morning light and it's not going to burn it as much. The afternoon light is most likely going to burn its leaves really severely, and you want to keep it farther back from that window. If it's going to have afternoon sunlight, pull it back farther from that window, okay? Not a big deal. It does sometimes want extra humidity, so you might want to have a little mister or a tray with pebbles on it. And I highly recommend, if you're going to do a pebble tray with water in it, get copper pennies, older pennies, copper pennies, okay? Specifically copper pennies. This also works with silver dimes. I don't know if people know that or not, but the stuff in the antibacterial properties of silver and copper will help keep fungus gnats and other issues from happening with the water in the pebble trays. So that's actually something really cool to try. So, and if anybody does try that and like has luck with it, let me know. I always use pennies in my stuff, so it's not a big deal. If I have a cash pot and I know it's going to be there and I'm not necessarily going to be able to empty it or change it, I'm going to stick water down in that. Or I mean copper pennies down in that, so that the water as it evaporates doesn't get icky, nasty fungus gnats and stuff like that. And I'm like, I absolutely hate that. So that is something that is really cool about that. No afternoon sun. It is a toxic plant. I went over that. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else on here. Oh, if this is the Neo, I'm not sure if this is the same with the Superbum, the regular Superbum and the Superbum Neo. If this is the Neo, that would be explained by this leaf here. Because from what I found, and like I said, I don't know if this is for both of them, but from what I did find, the Neo, its new growth, the backs of its new growth, and sometimes the other side as well, is a velvety brown color. So it's kind of like that. Kind of, it is actually a lot like that. And it almost looks like a fall leaf brown right there, but it's not. I assure you, it is very supple and happy. But it is really cool. Very happy to have found it. Still very upset that they can't tag their stuff. But that is not my fight to fight. That is somebody in the actual company's fight to fight. And even then, between their greenhouse and nurseries and where we actually get them, whatever box stores or whatever stores we're getting them at, tags get lost. They get broken. They get covered in muck. Stuff happens. So as much as I'm unhappy with it, I am really glad that Google's got that feature now. And I was able to find its name so that I can take better care of it and that I don't kill it. Hopefully I don't kill it and I have this guy for a while. It is really pretty. Something I did read is that one of the things you can do for anthuriums to help with their humidity is something that I already do a lot of, and that is to have a lot of plants in an area together. I have 2 other anthuriums and they may come to join this guy. So wherever I put him, they may come to join him. So we'll see about that. You guys have an absolutely fantastic day. I really love doing these videos. Give me a comment if you feel like it or if you need to talk or whatever. This is an awesome plant. I don't have much in the way of anthuriums. They kind of make me a little nervous because they are easy to kill. I am currently mostly aliving my black velvet anthurium, but it is down to 1 leaf, but it has another leaf coming through and it does seem to be perking up a little bit. I think I have it in too much direct light. Actually, I'm going to move it underneath of a grow light that is half the strength of what it's under now, and hopefully it'll perk up and it'll do better, and maybe this guy will go with it. Anyway, you guys have a really good day. I hope you enjoy your plants. Give me a comment, give me a like, give me a subscribe, share the video, do a happy dance if you need to do it. Do it right now. Happy dance. Happy dance. Have a great day, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. If you celebrate or feel like that's what you want to do. I'm actually from a town that celebrates hysterically, insanely, just so much. It's actually dangerous sometimes there. You guys Have a great day. Have a great holiday if you're celebrating. Have a great day in general. If you're not having a great day, I hope it gets better. Thank you for watching.